and MaRin to the top lane, so lane swap is actually not that likely, so maybe if Origin can use this information, they can find the favorable lanes.
The SKT lineup, though, looking really well-rounded to me.
Alright. Now that we get the scenic route here with those banners.
Take notes, guys. It's no team has gotten to see that close into SKT's base the entire time here at Worlds. They have not even given up a tier 2 turret. We know he leveled it up early. Also has a ward. Does get hit though, he's slowed.
And he's missing a turret, so here comes Bengi. He's gonna flash for the slow, which means Soaz has to burn it preemptively, and he guesses right. Bengi goes the wrong way, Soaz goes back in onto MaRin, and the stun is still available. The Q comes in, gets some damage down, but where's his team gonna be? There's no one around right now. He's still running away through the wards. Pops summoner teleport, and goes Soaz! Soaz is a god!
So many mind games to go over there first.
Around amazing with Fiora to be alone doing this, but SKT constantly playing very far back. Now a fight in the top side.
Soaz flash still on cooldown.
Bengi
Pop will stun MaRin, will not stun Bengi. Soaz unwilling to flash, unable to get away. First blood to MaRin, and SKT strike back.
Yeah, SKT have done a good job of not getting any deports in the lanes. Hang on, Easyhoon.
Whoa, a big move there. Nice flash gets away from Emperor's Divide. Easyhoon forced to use his as well to not get traded back on. Peke with a well-respected move. Now a bot lane fight. Good rocket jump by Niels. Buffers it against the Kalista ulti. Gets away. Just use it. Uh-oh, MaRin, he's got the ulti. Pops it. Soaz going to be in a bad way. Does have flash. And it's going to be a flash follow. There's only one vital left, and MaRin can't quite reach it, but he gets the slow. One hit will kill. A stun for Soaz, but it's enough to get MaRin the kill anyway. 2-0 to the SKT top laner.
Amazing, still trying to make something work out bottom, but Bengi is here, giving even better than he's getting.
And Mithy's ult's already down. A three-man knockup. Beautiful. Gets one back from Alistar, but Mithy's already dead. Wolf survives the chase. Niels gets one back. It's already 4-1 SKT, though this game is falling apart. Bengi takes a couple of shots, does miss the knockup. Niels really wants this kill, nearly gets it. Bang almost dies as well. If anyone would show up, it's a sure double kill, but Soaz is missing flash. He's almost in range for the Q. Bang is gonna get taken down. 2-4 now, Origin clawing back in.
Dragon, though, gonna go over to OG without any vision there from SKT.
Well deserved.
Absent from different lanes. Hang on, MaRin.
Gotta be careful.
Overextended.
He can jump over the wall.
Soaz is above him though.
Rocket jump lands for the slow. MaRin will riposte the stun and actually pulverize misses, but it doesn't matter. Soaz gets his second kill of the game. I think it's nice for SKT, the fact that Kalista can knock a turret down. And Bengi will look for a play. Peke does not have flash. Shen ulti's in as well, and the Viktor W will land a bit of a stun, but here comes the taunt, here comes the Azir damage, and that's a great kill in the mid lane for SK Telecom. The turrets will be traded. Won't take long for Bang here, and we can see the game still very close.
Yeah, that's a big kill. You lose your mid lane wave clear and all the map control.
Go for this
even
dive.
if they dive this, maybe risky.
Knockup. MaRin has no flash, no ult. He can look for the riposte. There's going to be a big chunk of damage, and Niels dunks better than Darius could ever hope to.
Things at once.
And meanwhile, pushing into the top lane, though, MaRin very overextended, but he's got Bengi just behind him. This will not be a kill picked up by Origin.
Parts of Origin because just hard collapse in these fights.
Good dodge by Amazing, gets away from the knockup. Kalista ult also pops. We'll look for Mithy here. Trade of ulti, knocks in Wolf. He can no longer be saved. There's the headbutt into Tristana. Wolf cannot survive. That will still kill him. Mithy is going to push forward. So will Niels. Soaz is in. Pops the ult. Lands a stun on a Bengi. The collapse is there. The Chaos Storm won't reach. But Amazing goes in. Easyhoon to turn it back around. The turret will get the kill. It's a 2-for-1 in favor of Origin, and they've got control.
Anyways, mostly because let's face it, that was an incredibly greedy flash from Amazing. You should not be flashing under a tier 2 when the guy is already at 10%.
Same turret's farm is plus or minus 15 down the board. And Origin go for the rush play. Teleport and Shen ulti both down.
Oh,
this dragon will die pretty fast. SKT knows. They're coming.
But it's way too late for them.
Gravity field's in the way. Wolf won't be there. Dragon doesn't matter. Baron's in. 23 minutes in.
They're all out safe too. They were able to get off Baron empowered recalls and defend all waves here. Origin can straight from the fountain. They didn't lose anything there.
Heals his zone.
Peke
Heal
does
away.
take some damage
Has
as
to
well.
burn Rocket Jump. Now he needs his team to peel him. 2,000 health on the Dragon. Smite goes over to SK Telecom. They got it. A big ulti for Amazing. Wolf can always be peeled out. Nice jump over the wall.
For SKT. The carry is still very popular.
Big chunk of damage. Amazing puts the ulti in for the shield and flashes over the wall. Almost dies, and Easyhoon gets it. Mithy shows up for some damage. Another knockup goes in towards Peke. Wolf taking a lot of damage, flashes out. Big damage, saved. And here comes MaRin. He wants Soaz for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, but the Slicing Maelstrom buying a lot of time. 1 for 1 in this fight. Mithy gets a knockup onto Bang, and look at the damage output. Bengi's next. Here comes Niels. Summoner heal for movement speed, but he can't land the attack. Not just yet. He gets it. He gets the kill. Origin win the fight 3-1.
And Easyhoon is still cornered in Origin territory. They haven't seen him exit though.
But there's enough time to knock this one down. It's only MaRin and Easyhoon alive. MaRin has home guard and he's recalling, but this turret will already go down. Now here comes MaRin. Easyhoon survives with the shield, with the turret for himself. MaRin now in a 1v2.
Mithy's got to be careful. He doesn't have ultimate, and MaRin can take him down very quickly.
Good damage done on Niels. Pops the W. Here comes Shen. Here's the ulti. Easy first pickup. Meanwhile, Amazing did pick off Easyhoon. A 1 for 1, and the inhib stayed alive. In the wing, spotted by a pink ward.
Niels should cancel that base from MaRin and get it out of the equation. One extra
Ulti,
teleport.
Amazing has no flash.
Amazing caught. Amazing taunted. Jumps over the wall from Bengi. Easy pickup here. But it will delay Baron, at least for now. But here comes MaRin. He finds xPeke. A beautiful repose stops the headbutt, and Mithy was stunned, so he couldn't pulverize. Ults for himself now. MaRin's still in the chase. Here comes some damage from Niels, but the support might be going down. It's a big chunk of damage. MaRin barely survives. And 3 more kills with SKT. Now Soaz is in. A beautiful taunt by Wolf. The re-engage. 1 kill picked up. Niels again in the chase, but he can't find MaRin. Jump over the wall by Wolf. Soaz does not aggro Baron. He could have. He aimed for the Shen, doesn't kill him.
Place though, they start Baron right now.
Niels is in base though.
This one's good, exactly. Niels is gone. Scuttler or not, it doesn't matter. Soaz looks for it. Doesn't get it. Good rend by Bang.
Isn't that important? Nobody should lose their lives over it.
Look at the flanks though. MaRin is immediately engaging Niels if he can get out of here.
Knockback, and it will
Collapse on the left
cancel
side.
the ulti. Here comes the rest of the team. Amazing could get jumped on. The re-engage towards Dragon. Easy pickup. That's number 3 for SKT. Here comes Soaz. He's got his Zonya's Hourglass. He pops it. Deathcat means plenty of damage, but here comes the re-engage. Nice ulti by Azir to buy some more time. SKT get out clean.
They have so many ways to protect Bang and Easyhoon. It has to be a double flank with Soaz, but Soaz is going down to MaRin.
Zonya's pop-up. MaRin gets the easy shutdown. Doesn't have teleport, but doesn't matter. The solo kill is the important thing. A 4v4 in the bot lane. Meanwhile, top lane is getting decimated. Easy turret picked up.
Fight again. See what Soaz is doing.
He's in his own base. Just MaRin does so much damage.
A perfect repost too. Just, it's greedy. You can't. There's no reason to do that.
They're collapsing on him right now.
Be one of them.
Origin are late on the party towards the Baron, though. Soaz has to pop Zonius to get away.
Oh, and ultimate. SKT can
And
take
there's
this
the
Baron
push,
then.
there's the knockup. He gets 2. Here's the teleport to save the team, but Amazing, taking so much damage. He's the first casualty. Bengi could be next. It will be a trade. Niels is okay, and he gets his knockup kind of canceled there. And now Wolf in the front lines, but it's already 1 kill picked up. Soaz can't find anyone to hit, slowed down by the Azir wall, I believe. And meanwhile,
MaRin's hitting the base.
MaRin is hitting the base, so Peke must recall. But SKT could try to stop. They will not. It will be the inhibitor going down, and the re-engage towards Baron. Origin get neither going their way.
Pulled apart here. Expert use of the more powerful split pusher there by SKT.
Easy to kill Dragon 2 with a 5-item Tristana here.
He's up here looking at him, but he's still taking chunks out of the
Finds
inhibitor.
a stun. Peke could land a slow. Another slow lands as MaRin is at half HP. Now the push in. Whoa, Niels has to pop quick service Ash to remove the slow to run away. Mithy just trying to clear a few minions. They've got to get this Tristana to heal up quickly. MaRin, meanwhile, has plenty of lifesteal, can get himself back to safety on this Fiora. Soaz losing health. Mid lane under fire. Should be an easy pickup there. Blue Elixir even there for the more structured damage. Amazing gets caught. Dies during the knockup. Bang is on a rampage. And inhibitor number 2 and inhibitor number 3 gonna be going down. Wolf and Bengi in pursuit. Peke goes down. The fight resumes 3v5. Soaz can't even kill off Easyhoon. He's got more shields than health bars, and everyone's dying. Niels the only man alive. This will be the game. SK Telecom T1 are undefeated still in the World Championship, and they're 1 game of 3 in the way to the finals.